thanks to the Los Angeles Film Festival. People always say that, oh, thanks to the festival because you're showing my film. It's like, no, this is a fucked up film. That's really weird, and it took a long time to make. So thank you for real. I'm Mike. This is Adam. Uh, like we were saying, like I just said, it took a long time to make. So you're gonna notice that things look like they're slightly crappy. And this is all on purpose. There's a lot of VHS in this film, and part of that's like, because we think it's cool, and part of it's because this film that we made about this guy, we have one videotape, and that's the only tape left of a film he made. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Don't blame the projections. Don't blame Doug. Blame us. It's on purpose. But thank you for coming.
Yes, I want to thank you all for coming as well. I will just give you a little bit of backstory. I directed a film called Detroit Rock City, thank you, which is where I met Guiseppe. Guiseppe auditioned on the first day of auditions for Detroit Rock City, and he got cast, and he played one of the 4 kids. He played the character of Lex, and during the making of the film, while the other kids were off getting high between takes, he would sit on set and we would talk about movies, and he was obsessed with foreign maestros, Fassbender, Ingmar Bergman, Pasolini, just loved film and wanted to be a director. And I wanted to be as encouraging to him as possible about directing. And I said to him that the good news for him and anybody who wants to make movies now is that the technology has caught up with people's ambition. So in the old days, you needed to raise a lot of money, even to make a really small film. But these days, you can make a movie really inexpensively on really cheap but pretty cool equipment. And little did I know just how to heart he would take that. And he bought a prosumer camera and just started cranking out movie after movie after movie after movie. And he would come over to my house as soon as he'd be finished with one and show it to me. He lives in you'll see where he lives and you'll see the people that he casts. But he would show me these films and tell me the stories of what it took to get them made. And he would crank them out 2, 3 a month. I'm not kidding. And he made so many of them. And the more stories he told me about what it took to get them shot and wrangle his cast, the more I thought, well, I think this needs to be documented. And so I drove up to Ventura, which is where he lived in a trailer park, and I filmed what you're about to see. And I'm sure you guys are going to have some questions afterwards after you see it. So we'll be around afterwards for a Q&A. Thanks again for coming.